Hello CBS Army, today we're going to be talking about Livepeer LPT coin. First of all, we're going to look through the price analysis, technical analysis of LPT coin, then we'll move over to the fundamentals of Livepeer. Then we're going to look at some of the efforts aligned for future, and then lastly, we're going to look through the possible price prediction of LPT. So let's get started. Welcome to Crypto by Sire. In this channel, I recommend some of the underrated cryptocurrencies for life-changing gains. So if you love making money and cryptocurrencies, make sure to hit the like and subscribe button. Also, make sure to hit the bell icon so you can be updated with my videos. Now remember, the giveaway is still live. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like the videos, comment down below, and follow the rest of the steps in the video description. Let's go through the price analysis of LPT coin. Today, at 13 June 2021, it's priced around 25.6, around $26, and currently the market cap is around 543 million. Fully diluted is 588 million. Volume is around 8.8 million. Circulating supply being 21 million, which is around 92% of the total circulating supply. All right, let's look at the all-time chart. It was pretty dormant in 2020. Launched around 2018 where it dropped significantly, and some price action in 2019, and we saw this recent pump around the second week of March spanning till 9th May, the second weekish of May, and then we have seen this sell off and then some recovery. So 3 consecutive peaks around 20, 29, 30, around 36, and then a 45. And then from there, we just dropped and recovered. So let's head over to the technical analysis, the short-term technical analysis of LPT. I've pulled up the Binance chart. It doesn't have very big of data since it was just released on Binance pretty recently. So what I have here is 4-hour Fibonacci retracement, and along with that, what I see is this ascending triangle with horizontal resistance here. So this higher lows and this resistance. So if we see this volume coming in and breaking this resistance, we could see a breakout around $28 resistance. So from there, we could see as much as 12%, 22%, and even higher than that, around 37. So remember, the all-time high is around $45. It doesn't have the clear full data in this chart. So we could also see somewhere around $37 in profit. However, remember, it's all dependent on volume and Bitcoin. These two are very specific issues that you should look into before jumping into it. So test this lower trend line and this support. These two are critical. If it goes below these two levels, then it's invalid, right? So this only valid when it goes significantly along this lower trend line and breaks out from the above horizontal resistance around 28 and support is around 24. So that's pretty much it on the short-term price analysis. Let's head over to fundamentals. So what is Livepeer? It is decentralized video streaming network that is built on top of Ethereum blockchain. So it's the world's open video infrastructure. And if you head over to the Livepeer's about section, it's pretty obvious that they're trying to build an open source software that leverages the underutilized compute and bandwidth from people like us, the decentralized peers, to enable video streaming applications that are cost efficient and scalable, right? And they have founded Livepeer in around 2017, and they're driving their efforts to make it decentralized. Now, if we head over to the main page, so in a Livepeer network, there are 3 types of actors. Number 1, developers. So we're going to skip this section because developers are those people who are actually trying to build a live streaming or video streaming application. So we're not going to go into details on developers, but we'll look through the actors like token holders like us or video miners that put in their GPUs to mine LPT. Now we're going to look through the details on both. For token holders, you participate into this Livepeer network and enable the governance, first of all, and help reroute or route the tasks of video transcoding so that it helps the entire network to grow, become secure, scalable, and working, right? So you have to first get your ERC20 token LPT, and then you can stake them to earn these benefits of voting, rewards in Ethereum and LPT, and securing the network, making the network functional. All right, some stats on token holders. There are around 12.9 million LPTs staked, around 105,000 US dollars fees paid out, and around 2,700 delegators that have staked LPT. Now, if you head over to video miners, so one cool thing about this is if you want to use your GPU machines to mine LPT, you don't have to worry that you would not be able to mine other currencies. You will be able to do both of the things at the same time. So it's a 2-for-1, as in you can run Livepeer network node on your machine that will enable the functionality of the network to transcode. At the same time, you can mine any other currencies at no cost. So you can mine 2 different currencies in a single machine. That's absolutely brilliant. All right, moving on to the stats. So there are total 99 active nodes, as in machines, for example, that have given their GPUs for the network. Same fees and around 20.7 million minutes of transcoded video. Now let's head over to the 10-minute primer to dive deeper on how actually Livepeer does it. So it starts with outlining the problem that 80% of the internet is consumed by traffic or content that is all video based. Whether it's live streamed or not, it's all video based. 80%, that's a big number. And what they're outlining even more is that streaming, processing videos is very costly, right? You have to transcode it, which is the process of converting raw video file into different formats so that every devices around the world can access it. So this process of transcoding is the toughest thing to do, and it's very costly. So they're trying to make this scalable and cost efficient. Now, they also outline if you use different sources to do this, you will end up in tons and tons of cost. So they're trying to reduce that. Heading over to what exactly Livepeer is. So this is platform as a service for developers. So people who want to build app, for example, apps like Twitch, right? That would enable live streaming for users. So it's a platform for them, right? They could allow to build on top of Livepeer for developers, and then those developers could save as much as 50x on costs, right? And then this is built on top of Ethereum, so it's going to enjoy those Ethereum benefits. So there are 3 actors in Livepeer network. First, developers that are building an app, live streaming app, users that will use that app, stream videos on that app, and then broadcasters such as Twitch, right? So they will be using this Livepeer network to reduce costs of infrastructure, of this transcoding. So all of them would be able to use Livepeer network in different aspects, right? So one quick picture from their GitHub to outline the process on what exactly happened. So let's say you have a Twitch broadcaster, right? Twitch acting as broadcaster here. So whenever somebody live streams, so what's going to happen is Twitch is going to put that video into Livepeer, the Livepeer network, and then the network is going to enable transcoding for different devices. So what's going to happen is a broadcaster is going to pay some fees, and in return, Livepeer is going to transcode the videos for everybody out there. So it's going to save on compute. It's going to be scalable, cost efficient. Just have to pay a minor fee to do so. Okay, coming back. So how does it work? There's an Alice that is an app developer that wants to build on top of Livepeer to add, let's say, video streaming. And then there's Bob that wants to use that app to stream. So what's going to happen is whenever Bob will try to record or stream, so that app, so that broadcaster is going to take that video and put it into the Livepeer network as we discussed, right? And then Livepeer is going to transcode it and make it available on all devices out there. So there are two types of actors in a Livepeer network that enable this quality of stream. So there are orchestrators and there are delegators. Orchestrators are more active, they require more efforts, and delegators are, let's say, for simplicity, token holders, right? Stakers. So let's head over to the definition of each. So orchestrators are those people who put their GPU machines or CPU machines for the network, and they will do the transcribing task for people, right? And then they get fees in terms of cryptocurrencies as a reward. Now, there's a catch, because you can't just simply put your machine. You'll have to have some LPT in your machine to start this orchestration process. Now, LPT token has multiple benefits. It, first of all, for the network, it acts as a coordination mechanism, bootstrapping mechanism, and incentivizes participants to make sure that Livepeer is fully functional, valid, and secure, right? So the more LPT you own, the more work you will be able to do. All right, so those actors that are less active are called Livepeer delegators, and they're just token holders that will stake their token and in return get rewards, right? All right, and you have to lock them for some period of time, and then you can take them back or stake them to different orchestrators. So a delegator delegates their tokens to an orchestrator, and then you can change after some time. That's totally the choice of the delegator. Now, for rewards, broadcasters. So how these orchestrators and delegators receive rewards? They receive rewards when the broadcaster pays fee to transcode a video, right? And then the portion of those fees, it's given back to orchestrator and delegator. Now, also, other than this fees, there are also some LPT tokens that are mined over time. Just like Bitcoin and Ethereum, they are mined just like LPT can be mined. And that could be used to drive more incentive into the network. Now, for that, they have also mentioned that 5,760 Ethereum blocks equal 1 round of LPT token reward, right? So in essence, around 31.43 after every 31 or 31 and a half hours, you will see Livepeer rounds, right? You will see Livepeer being minted, right? So this is more or less the round in time where LPT will mint it, right? They've also taken into account inflation, which is increasing the inflation rate, which is around this, when the users are less. So participation rate is below 50%, then they increase the inflation so that you could get more reward. And if the participation is less than 50, so if the participation is less than 50, you get more reward. If the participation is above 50, you get less reward. So they've also accommodated this inflation part. And then right now there are around 2,700 delegators. We discussed that, and that's a wrap on how Livepeer is doing this amazing stuff. Before moving into their timeline, just wanted to mention that they got listed on Binance around 28th May, which is a very big step on any coin, and it's amazing to see that they have listed on Binance. Now, moving over to their roadmap that was posted by their co-founder Doug on April 6th. It's mostly technical in nature, and what they're trying to show is not only that the nodes on the network are transcoding, but they could also do these set of things, that is including scene classification, object recognition, song title detection, video fingerprinting, and video static expansion. So they need somebody, some design partner to show this, since the research team is saying that this is also possible alongside, right? And they want to show this in this 4-step fashion, that design a proof of concept, research about it, then design it, and then integrate it into the Livepeer software, and then map it into the Livepeer network. So that's how they're aiming to do this. And moving forward, they will be focusing on layer 2 scaling, since it's based on Ethereum. So they need to scale and make it cost efficient and scalable, right? Then they want to make it interoperable, since there will be multiple blockchains. Then it has to leverage a Web 3.0, right? They're currently built on top of Web 2.0, and then they need to work on Web 3.0. It's very important. And then they want to focus on governance and continue driving this dual mining user experience, where you can mine both Livepeer and any other cryptocurrency out there, and also bringing some more efficient and robust verification methods production. Now let's talk about why should you buy LPT coin and what is the possible price prediction. Now remember, Grayscale added Livepeer into their portfolio along with BAT, Link, Mana, and Filecoin. Not only that, they made a trust dedicated to Livepeer, and currently there are 12 million into this trust, and they've made as much as 432% in this trust. All you have to do is participate in it, give a fee, and they will do the buy and selling for you. Now, this clearly indicates that institutional eye is pretty solid on Livepeer. And moving on to the price prediction, that's solely based on the market competition. So if you see Theta, it's valued at 7.8 billion, which is way higher than Livepeer. Livepeer is not even 10% of Theta, right? So at least my instincts tell that this is at least $100 coin straight off the bat in the middle to short term. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in the weeks. It's going to take some time, but this is definitely $100 and above coin, and it is one of the strongest in what they're trying to solve. The fundamentals are strong. You have institutional backing, so 4x it's 4 to 5x. It's just a middle to short term game, and over the years you could see even gains above 100, right? So that's pretty much my mild price prediction on Livepeer and why should you buy LPT. So that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe. Let me know in the comment what you feel about Livepeer, and I'll see you in the next one.